Passionate Life. It's Precious KW here. I'm so excited, so happy to welcome you back to my channel. If you're new, thanks for joining us, and whoever it was that brought you to our channel, thank them because we're going to have a good time. If you're returning, hey, it's good to see you again. Either way, subscribe below. I know YouTube, you have to log in, all that. Use your Gmail, use your Google, and subscribe, alright? Join our community because we're really happy to have you, and we cannot wait to get to know more about you in the comments below. Alright, so today we just had a fantastic First Friday Spotlight last week, so go back and look at that. We talked to the founder of Truth and Chaos, not-for-profit, and we just had a really good time talking about a lot of things, and it spurred a lot of important ideas in our hearts about how when you have such a busy life, you tend to have a busy mind, right? And how do I declutter my mind? How do I declutter the space in my mind that often causes me not to be engaged, not to enjoy a simply passionate life? Let me explain my story. Last night, I went to a birthday party on a Monday night, and when my girlfriend sees this, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you put me on you threw some shade." On a Monday night, but I loved them so much, so we went, and it was a skating party, and my 9-year-old was just falling, holding on to the railings, and then my soon-to-be 2-year-old was just rolling around, pretending like she was skating. It was hilarious, but I almost missed out on the opportunity because I was thinking about all the things that were running through my mind. Simply Passionate Life, dinner, cooking, work, emails. Oh my gosh, I haven't worked out today. Oh my goodness, I need to email the Simply Passionate Life 31-day challengers. I have so much to do. I don't have time for this. But that's when I stopped and said, what would Simply Passionate Life say? And basically, I had to chill. I had to enjoy the moment. I had to see my daughters fall on their butts a trillion times and laugh at it. And I enjoyed myself tremendously. And guess what? Everything I had to do was still there when I left. So I have some really good tips right now on how to declutter your mind. Whether you're having a hard time staying focused, you're feeling a little bit of anxiety, or you're feeling a little bit of depression because you have so many things that you want to do but you feel like there's not enough time to do them. So I hope that this list is helpful. I hope it's quick and that you can watch it on your lunchtime, replay it as many times as you need to help you move forward. Let's get started. So, the first tip that I have for you is, and it's a quick 7 tips. First idea is to color. So I got these nifty books here at the Dollar Tree, my favorite store, Dollar Tree. I don't know if you guys do sponsorships, but get at me, because I love you guys. The Dollar Store. Coloring. This was upside down. Why y'all didn't tell me? Okay, in the Dollar Store. When I was a teacher, I used to color with my kids all the time during recess, when we had indoor recess, because studies do show that coloring, doodling, all those things help you focus your mind and are really good tactics. There's even apps for that if you want to stay on your phone, but the idea is to unplug. Okay, so these things are really cool, and these are great to do if you're an aunt, if you're a godmom, if you're a mom, if you're a dad. You can get your own, and then you can get your kids one that may not be as complicated, and do them together. You're engaged, and you're also clearing your mind of the adulting that we have to do every day, right? Y'all, I brought myself two, and I also brought myself one for when I'm in meetings that I can be coloring and focusing on what is being said. Because a lot of times we end up being lost in our thoughts, but studies do show that if you're doodling or coloring, you're actually being more focused. So try not to do it when you're sitting right in front of someone in the meeting, but maybe if you're like on a conference call. So I will be using these, and I plan to like tear them out and like frame them, put them in my office. It's gonna be amazing. All right, tip 2. I told you that was going quick. Tip 2, praying. You guys, I think I put them in alphabetical order to help me remember. Praying is so essential. A lot of times I find that I talk to my husband, my friends, I do my group meeting, I complain, I grunt, and then I'm like, did you pray about it? And I've even found that with Simply Passionate Life is so many things that I want to do with this channel, with this brand, and with, helping people, and I need to pray consistently without ceasing about it, because so many times once I just let go and actually pray about it, things start to happen. So tip 2, make sure you actually pray about what's going on in your mind and let it go, especially things that you can't control. All right, tip 3, unplug. So I brought my phone, which I always have with me, unplugging from, whether it's social media, television, the computer, or Pinterest, or whatever else, and we're so plugged in, we end up flooding our minds with more. We get a little overstimulated. I use a lot of kid analogies because that's my life right now. And if you've ever seen an overstimulated child, those are the ones that say, time out, go sit down, go take a nap. And a lot of adults, we need to go somewhere and sit down and take a long brain nap. Unplug from all of the distractions and a lot of the people watching that we do. You know, in the old school days, to people watch, you had to go somewhere. Now you can people watch on your phone, and a lot of times it leads to just comparing yourself to others or just getting overstimulated. So, unplugging is tip number 3. So tip number 4 is visualization. As you may know, I am a counselor. I believe so much that mental health needs to be something that's a common conversation in our communities, in our networks, and that we need to not shy away from making sure people are actually well and not just look good, right? And so one great tactic that counselors use to help their clients and to help their colleagues is visualization. So I'm going to read something to you right now, and I'm going to put some soft music in the background, and I want you to use this as a little tip. A little visualization activity that you can try, and if you ever feel like you need to get away and you can't really book a flight on Southwest, you can use this to get away. Y'all ready? Okay, I have my book here. The Warm-Ups and Warm-Downs, 101 Activities for Moving and Motivating Groups by Sandra Hazuri and Miriam Smith McLaughlin. Thank you guys. Breath of fresh air. Relax. Close your eyes. Just relax. Your body is feeling comfortably heavy. You are feeling more and more relaxed. You are imagining yourself stretched out on a softly cushioned lounge chair. Your body sinks into the cushions of the chair. You are feeling peacefully and relaxed. You are stretched out on your cushioned chair on the deck of a huge glistening white ship. The ship is not moving. You feel safe and relaxed. The ship is surrounded by a harbor and sparkling blue water. You feel completely safe and peaceful. The only thing you hear is a gentle lapping of water against the ship and very far away. The rhythmic ringing of the ocean buoy. You feel completely safe and peaceful. A gentle breeze moves the ship's flag and brushes lightly across your face. You feel completely safe and completely relaxed. You smell the air. It smells fresh and clean. You breathe deeply and sink still further into your soft cushions of your chair. Gradually, you begin to stir. You stretch out your legs. You stretch out your arms. You open your eyes for a moment and you close them again. You begin to become aware of your surroundings. You have left the ship and you are sitting in a room. Other people may be sitting around you. Open your eyes and welcome back. So I've done this countless times with different groups, students, adults, and really if you allow yourself to relax and listen to my voice, which you love so much, you will find yourself at more peace and your mind is clear of what you were thinking about and more about that visualization of where you are. You can do this for your favorite place. For me, my family is from Ghanaian descent. I often take myself to Aburi Gardens in Ghana and think about the trees that are over 100 years old and visualize that wonderful space. You do that as well. Tip number 5 is write. My sister, who's a wonderful photographer and just gifted at capturing moments, gave me this really good tip that I should keep a journal on the side of my bed. And whenever I'm like restless at night or I feel like I have so much going on through my mind, get up and just write down whatever's on my mind. A lot of times we have a cluttered mind because we're keeping all of our brainstorms and all of our ideas in our mind instead of putting it on paper. And so that's what I've begun to do is to write down my ideas, write down my thoughts, and then address them the next day. That's also a form of prayer for me because I'm able to get that out of my mind, and sometimes I just sign and say, Dear God, this is what's on my mind, love, precious, and it's time to go to sleep. So try that. Tip number 5 is write. Get the things out of your mind onto the paper. Tip number 6, meditate. My favorite scripture, Philippians 4:8, that discusses all the things we should meditate on, things that are true, pure, whatever is praiseworthy. Think on those types of things. And it goes on into another list. But try that. try to meditate on that scripture and other scriptures that can help you keep your mind off of the clutter and on what is true. Whatever you do or whatever kind of thing that you're going to focus on, meditating requires that you stop thinking about everything else and you pick one thing, that's two, one thing to think about and meditate on. So that's tip number 6, and I hope that you actually start meditating. Pick anything. Pick a scripture, pick a mantra, but do something that's going to keep your mind still and not walking around in circles. The last tip, and one of my favorites, is move. Move, literally and figuratively. I have the belief that if you cannot stop thinking about something, you probably should do it. And that's what happened with Simply Passionate Life. I couldn't stop thinking about it every day, every night, and my husband told me to just do it. Sometimes there's something that you want to do. There's a goal that you have. Get up and do it. Find the gumption. Say, today will be the day that I'm going to get up, I'm going to get moving. And then literally move, actual exercise. A lot of times the endorphins that your body releases when you exercise, when you actually sweat it out, is so key to getting rid of some of that mind clutter. So key 7 and the last one is get to moving, people. I want you guys to use these tips. I want us to have a decluttered mind. Although we have a beautiful future ahead of us, we want to make sure that we're present in the moment, that we're able to focus on what we have in front of our faces, and we're not missing the beauty of the present by being so focused on the future. So, 7 tips. You know I can't count my fingers. Anyways, 7 tips. Use one of them. Share it with a friend, and share below what do you do when your mind is full and your day is full. When your life is busy and your mind is busier. Give me those tips because I really want to share them with each other. Remember, Simply Passionate Life is not just about me, it's about all of us spurring one another on to love and great works and to love the moment and learn the message from everyone. I love you so much. Subscribe and like, and I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all. See you later.